Hi everyone, it's Tiara, and today I'm going to talk about what do you do when you're in a rut? We all hit that plateau, in our whether it's with school or with work, and the same thing is equally true when it comes to health and fitness. So, what are you supposed to do? How do you break break that plateau? How do you pull yourself up out of that rut when you don't want to do anything? You don't want to work out. You don't want to eat right. You just want to let it all go and just you don't even care about the consequences at that point, right? So, I want to kind of talk about some of the plateaus I've hit through my fitness journey because I feel like I've been at this for a while, and I've had moments where I've lost a lot of weight and then I've gained some back. Then I've lost a lot of weight again, and then I've gained most of it back, and then I've just up and down, up and down, up and down, and a lot of those times where I went back up, sometimes came from ruts. In fact, actually, I got into my biggest rut about a year ago. Actually, around this time a year ago, I hurt my knee at the gym, and then at that point, I was like, you know what? I was kind of getting bored with with my workout plan anyway. So the holidays were coming up, and I was like, my knee hurts. Doesn't feel really good. Can't really work out on it right now, so I'll take a break. And I said I'll take a break for about a month. I'll come back at the new year, start fresh, start at a new gym. And while I did go back to working out a little bit, my diet wasn't right, wasn't all the way where it needed to be. Um, I love my new gym. I was getting back to the workouts, wasn't having a lot of knee trouble, but I was still like kind of coasting. I still, really wasn't pushing as hard as I really needed to push, and I was just finding having trouble finding my way, you know, back to where I needed to be and back to the place where I needed to be motivated. Um, and so what I did was I took some time and I thought about where I wanted to go. Um, and let me just preface this. This is before I started the my new training plan, my new journey to become a fitness competitor. At this time, I was like, okay, well, maybe I need to take a break from weights. And then I got a bit into yoga, and I started going to Zumba class, and that helped. That helped a lot. Running used to be my thing, but then I kind of moved out of that, and I tried to get back into it, but it didn't really work. So I was like, well, maybe I'll just jog instead, or maybe I'll just walk around the neighborhood, just finding little things to to make me remember why I love to exercise. Because the worst thing is that you get into a training plan and then it becomes like a chore. Because at the point, it's not fun. It's not fun. You want to be able to keep it fun. Granted, it's not going to be fun every single time you work out. There are going to be some days where you're going to be like, I don't want to work out, but you have to go to the gym anyway. But overall, you want to make sure that you're not getting bored, or you're like, ugh, like God, I have to go to the gym again. Like I feel like if you're getting to a point where you're feeling that way for about a week or maybe 2 weeks or so, at that point it's time to reevaluate your plan. You may need to switch up the types of exercises that you do. You may need to switch up, how you organize your cardio. Maybe you need to switch up your meal plan. So maybe you need to figure out some new ways to implement vegetables into your diet, or maybe jazz up your breakfast a bit. Maybe instead of making the same old eggs and egg whites, maybe you want to throw in some vegetables in there. Maybe you want to, I don't know, make little egg muffin cups. You kind of get an idea. Try to find a way to get more creative. And generally, that is the best way to kind of get out of a rut, is to reevaluate and get creative. Take a shot, because it's because you already know what you're used to. You already know that what you're doing now is boring. So why not just try something else? And it's okay. And it's okay if you do try something else and it doesn't work out. You just try something else again. Just keep trying. Don't stop trying. you'll find something that works for you. Just don't stay in that rut. Just keep pushing through. And then, maybe you need a buddy. Try getting a buddy. Try, calling up a friend, or if you have any friends that work out like you, meet up. Meet up, be like, hey, you want to go to the gym today? Or maybe you want to train for this race. My cousin and I, who I hope to have in one of these videos one day, we would train for races together. We would go to the park and run, walk, and jog for a few miles. We would, and those things, kept us motivated with each other. So, and now the fact that she's actually on a similar plan as me, now we can kind of talk about our workouts, and that's another way to kind of stay on track and kind of break that plateau a bit, because you can kind of bounce off each other with the kind of workouts that you're doing. You can try new things, and if you have a trainer, if you have a personal trainer, talk to them. They understand that sometimes people get bored with the plans. Talk to them. They'll always be glad to help. That's if you have a good trainer. I have the best trainer in the world. So her and I, we talk. Like if there's something going on with one of my exercises, or if there's something going on with my meal plan, if there's something I'm not happy with or that I'd like to try, she is so open to my suggestions, and we work together. So that's how we're able to, continue to make sure I meet my goals. But yeah, I think I want to say that's all I have. More than likely going to follow up on follow up with this with the blog post, with the written blog post. But I really wanted to get this off my chest because it is the holiday time, and this is the time when we get complacent and we get comfortable with with our hoodies and our sweatpants, and we just want a nice cup of hot chocolate and just sit on the couch and watch TV. But if you have health goals and fitness goals, can't really do that. We can't get that complacent. We have to maybe switch up a workout a bit, switch up what you're eating, but still have it fit into whatever your goals are. But yeah, that's the way to do it. And of course, I always have recipe ideas if you guys need an idea on what to make, or if you want to get a glimpse to what my workout is like. I think I've written about what my workout is like. If not, I will write about it, or you can shoot me an email, and I'll be glad to talk to you. But if you need help with, trying to figure out well, what kind of clean eating recipe should I have, or what are some things I can try? What are some ingredients I could use? Or what are some of the seasonal vegetables, right now for fall and soon to be winter? I have the resources, so you can always contact me about that. Or you can look it up on Google, whatever works. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed this video, and certainly like, share, and comment. Go to my website, cookingtoat.com. If you have any suggestions on what other topics I should talk about or write about, let me know. If you have any suggestions on what I should test in my kitchen. Thanksgiving's coming up, so probably going to be testing out some recipes to please the family. And yeah, and I think that's about it. And then, of course, I'm going to have a recipe blog post about some of the things that I cook. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.